Brilliant souls here on the planet today, like yourself who have clicked on this video, are scared of the great ideas and opportunities that come their way because somewhere in their life, someone has doubted them. Someone has told them that they need to be realistic, that the idea that they wanted or had won't work, etc. So this has caused many souls today to be afraid to bring forth things that are deeply connected into their heart because somewhere in your life you have been told that it needs to be realistic. And I'm feeling right now that you are being guided or asked to dive deep within and find a root of what is causing you to be afraid to manifest, act on, and bring your brilliant ideas to life. Any thought of an idea that you have been given to create here, even if you've never seen it done before, it came to you for a reason. And some of you have gotten ideas and you've noticed that they've manifested into the physical world through someone else who brought it. When we don't act on these ideas, then they will be given to someone else who will. So some of you are here to bring across and start something new that's connected only to you and only you can do it. So you're being asked to trust these ideas that are coming to you. Before I jump into this video today, because I got some messages for you lovely souls. I'm Miss Kelly Travel Spiritually. And I'm grateful to have each and every one of you who have clicked on this video today. There's a message that came through to me today to speak to you all about. So welcome to my channel, and know that if you've clicked on this video and this is your first time here, there is no coincidence that you have found this video, and I'm grateful this video has found each and every one of you. And if you are not new here, welcome back again, lovely soul. And if you are new, welcome to the channel. Another one card message that came through for you all today that's connected to that just came through was, when you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. Don't let other ones stop that vision, that desire that you are feeling inside. And they say it again, go all in and enjoy the ride. Don't be afraid of failure. Don't be afraid to take the risk. Don't be afraid to see where this takes you. Follow your bliss. You have no idea where you can go when something truly excites you and how far it would take you. Some of you must know that some things that excite you will lead you to something else. I'm seeing a chain being linked together. So sometimes you're led down a path. You're led to something. So let's just say this. You follow your excitement. You follow that thrill within you. And then it leads you to something else. Some of you have been discouraged because the outcome of a situation didn't turn out the way that you wanted. And you followed your bliss. You followed what you felt that excited you. And it didn't turn out the way that you wanted to. So you turned back around and went back. Instead of continually moving forward, keep going forward. It's very important to know that there's a reason why the outcome is not for you. It's for God. Because your life was already written out. It was written in the stars the day that you were born. There are certain things that your soul came here to learn. And your soul is yearning for this right now as I am speaking. There is a reason why you must surrender to the Most High God, the universe, and to your higher self, to Source, and allow them to lead you the way. What feels good is what you should follow. Follow what is exciting you inside, but don't give up on the ride just because the outcome doesn't turn out in the way I heard they say your own special way, the way that you wanted it to. Everything that I've done along my path led me to something new. It led me somewhere else. It won't make sense. The only way that you will actually fail is if you give up. Okay? That's a message that came through. Today, as the video is titled, nobody will ever control you. No environment will ever control you again. This is the key to this. You see, no one actually ever changes until they change their energy. And what we are meaning by this is that many of us have formed a victim mentality because of how we saw life growing up. Our perception and the way that we see the world has caused us to feel victimized. And the you that created survival, coping mechanisms, and like that you who just came to survive or survived through what you have survived through, that you must change. You must be reborn. You must transform and transmute those energies that no longer are serving you and turn those energies into something that you can create with. So what I'm meaning by this is that the survival energy that you lived in, or some of you are living in, when you start to heal and do the work, that survival energy will turn into creative energy so that you can create your own realities, so that you can, I'm hearing, start to make changes within yourself and have more energy to heal more of you. Nobody will ever control you again when you start to understand this. You see, your soul came here to learn how to remember yourself, how to break free from limitations, and how to let go. That's what I'm hearing. So, nobody can ever control how you feel when you stop pointing the finger outside of you and saying that my life is like this because I heard my life is shit because of them. My boss made me feel this way. It's because of where I live at. I don't have enough money in my bank account. People are always coming for me or looking down on me. Nobody believes me. Nobody trusts me. Nobody understands me. This is what's coming through. People are always trying to disturb my peace. And many of you have if you've seen, I posted a community post the other day, that if it costs you your peace, it's too expensive. You have a choice to not let people or circumstances and situations destroy your inner peace. You have a choice what you take inside your inner world. I'm hearing choose wisely. Never let someone ever again control how you feel. When people can control how you feel, this is where they will manipulate you. Once they start to manipulate you, this is also where your self-esteem is attacked. This is where your confidence is being, destroyed. And it's all because of how you take it in. And the same is so important with your outer world, with your environment, with anything that's happening outside of you. Choose your battles wisely. Choose what you choose to have inside, take inside. Some of you need this message here. If you keep avoiding conflict and not standing up and speaking for yourself, then your inner world will become a turmoil. The conflict will start inside of you. If you don't start to speak up for yourself, some of you are hurting and in pain due to not being able to speak up for yourself. And I'm feeling that it came from when you were a child. You were never heard. You were always told, be quiet. Nobody cares. Shut up. Stop saying that. Stop complaining. All those things made you shh. And you feel like it doesn't matter if I say anything because people don't get it anyway. Take this how this resonates. Because if you are, many of you watching this are messengers. And in order for you to deliver messages from spirit, God, source, your higher self, you must first be able to speak up for yourself. I also just heard some of you, your throat chakras have been activated and leveled up. You will have more power in your voice. In order for you to become magnetic, to become contagious, have that contagious energy, you must believe in yourself. You must trust yourself. Also, connected to complaining, know that when you complain, that's just a waste of energy. I'm hearing it's not doing anything. Start doing things differently than what you've done before. But never let other people control how you feel. Wherever you are right now, however your reality is for you right now, that was created from your small self. The one of the small you who created this, how to survive. You don't have to connect to that reality and let it control how you feel. Master your environment. There was a point in time where I personally used to be affected by my environment. And I would complain because the more I started to change, when I awakened, I did not resonate with the outer world of my reality anymore. And it was controlling me to a point where I became a firecracker. And I want to tell you that it did not stop. It kept getting heated up to where it was destroying my inner peace. And it was not going to stop. What happened was it kept getting worse because I kept focusing on it and I kept reacting to the things that were occurring in my reality, and it took my peace. I was not happy. And then one day it dawned on me, you got to do something different. So then I stopped doing what I was doing. I stopped focusing on the problem. I stopped complaining about the problem. I stopped blaming the people around, because when I was doing that, I wasn't able to see that. I wasn't able to see myself and what the part I was playing. I was feeling like the victim. I was feeling like, why am I experiencing this? Why am I going through this? I didn't understand why God had me in this situation. I wanted to get out so badly. But the only way I got out is by going in. And when I went in and I stopped blaming the circumstances, the environment, the people that were around, then things started to change for me. Then things started to work in my favor, and I'm talking about fast. Things got wiped out clean. Those problems got taken away. The problem from those people were taken away. And then from there forward, I started to realize that when you focus on a problem, when you are seeing yourself as a victim, it starts to destroy you inside. It takes your inner peace. But when you realize that every problem in your life, you got the solution to it. And one thing I realized also is that the problem in my life was me. It was me. But the moment I stopped pointing out there, it's because of this, it's because of that, it's because of this, it's because of that, then I was able to see it differently. So I started to stop attaching myself to these things. And I realized I started to become lucid, in my reality. To where, this is the reality that is here, but I'm going to create over here. And I started creating over here. And I started not letting my reality affect how I feel. And because it's coming through for me to tell you, I became vegan in a world of meat eaters. No shade if you eat meat, do your thing. That's your life. I ain't got nothing against what you do. What I'm saying is explaining my story to you. What happened to me. So, I became vegan and I didn't understand why I became a vegan in a place where there was no vegan nothing. And I really was sad and I really was depressed and I felt down and lonely because I didn't know why these things were changing in my life, but yet in my reality, there was nothing there that was supported. But then I stopped complaining and I said, you know what? When I go to the grocery store, which I live nearby, they're in my town. I don't know a vegan. If it is, shout out to you. You heard? But anyways, not a doctor disclaimer. My point is, one day I was like, okay, I started to look at it positively. And I was like, you know what? When I go to the store today, there's going to be some vegan stuff in there. And you know what? I believed it. And when I went in that store, there were items there and it blew my mind because I'm talking about in a town that doesn't, maybe even know about this, if you live in a small town. So, but I will say that those items did not stay long, but they were there when I needed them. And then I started traveling over to the next town over, next city over to get my groceries, which I still do today. And it kept growing bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And then it became known and and it started to grow bigger. And this is what they're telling me to explain to you. So, victimizing yourself will not help you. You have the solution to every problem. So, nobody ever truly changes until they change their energy. I feel that this is giving you enough clarity to understand. Because this is what we have to learn to do. My whole life, I just wanted to blame everyone else for everything that was going on. There was a point that I feel like some of you are blaming your parents for where you are. Why didn't they teach me this? Why didn't they teach me that? Why did I have to go through this? All the darkness that was delivered to me in my life from people that I love, I realize now it was a blessing. And I thank them. So if you are experiencing darkness coming your way right now, and it's triggering you, look at those triggers. As I like to say, triggers are soul to soul blessings. At this time, you may be seeing a lot of triggers occurring in your life. Is God trying to show you something that you need to see within yourself? All the triggers that came my way, and if they come my way, it's something that I look at and heal within myself. Start to look inward instead of going outward. Our most common thing to do is be like to go out. Well, oh, I feel like this because of that. Oh, I feel like that because of them. Oh, I feel like that because they look down on me, man, because they don't understand me because I'm a chosen one. That's what just came through, right? Instead of doing all of that, go in. Start to practice going in. I'm also hearing start to practice instead of thinking things, start to drop down into your heart and connect in with your body. That's another thing that I'm hearing that's coming through. So start doing things differently than you've done before. And nobody, no environment will ever control you ever again. Nobody changes unless they change their energy. This is the message that I have for you. I also am feeling that don't change for other people. And don't try to force other people to change. When people are ready, they'll change. When you're ready, you'll change. Don't be so hard on you on your path. When you're on your path, when you've had enough, you'll change it. When you're done with something, you'll change it. Start to understand what's going on in your life. Become conscious and aware of the things that you're experiencing in your life. Only change for you, because when you change because other people tell you to change, then you change into who they want you to be and not who you truly are. So I also have another message for you, lovely soul. And I don't know, I got some cards for you, but before I'm also feeling like, I'm seeing somebody like literally sit. I've seen this before. Someone sitting in a row. It's almost, I feel it like monk vibes. Sitting in the row with their legs crossed, meditating in their inner world with a whole bunch of turmoil going on around them. That's you. That's you. The calmest people in the world are the most dangerous because they're the most powerful. They're not showing their weaknesses, and they're not letting their environment or any outside influences affect their inner world. That's what you came here to do too, lovely soul. That is the path to enlightenment. So for some of you, sit with this real quick. You've asked a question to the universe, and here is your answer to this question. However this intuitively resonates. It's not anytime soon. However that resonates to you. And then another one is said that connected to not anytime soon, they're saying because time has been delayed. And I'm hearing for your protection. Your time has been delayed for your protection. You didn't do anything wrong. When the time will come, you'll know. And they said act on it. That's a message to somebody out there. And I have one more card for you lovely souls today. Check in with your body and release any tension that you are carrying. This tension that you are carrying is weighing you down and it's anchoring you down. And for some of you, the tension within you that you are carrying and feeling is due to the shifting in the planet. Tell affirmation. I am comfortable in my body. I love the skin that I'm in. I love my flaws and all. I love all of me as I am. Affirmation. Any more messages? Let's see. What else is causing this tension for them, Spirit? For anyone that's watching, what else is causing the tension? Victim mentality. Feeling like no one understands you. Feeling alone. And feeling like no one gets you. I heard feeling like everybody hates on you. Feeling pressure. Feeling lack. Feeling scared. Scarcity. Take this how it resonates. This is what you're feeling inside for some of you. I heard go back to the beginning and release what's no longer serving you. I post in the community, and this probably won't come out the same day, but I had made a post in the community that in order to manifest, because many of you are wanting to attract and manifest in, and the problem is it's too crowded, it's too heavy, there's not enough space. So in order to manifest, think of it like this. You always have to let go to receive more. So always know that this is going to be a little rhythm, a little thing. Let go, receive more. So when I work with clients, when they start to release and let go of things, a lot of amazing things start to enter their life. It's like it's been there. It's like, whoa, it start pouring in. And so that's going to be like this little pattern. I'm feeling like, let go, receive more. Let go. You feel me? That's what I'm kind of feeling. So release that tension. It's really tight. Some of you feel like you can't breathe. I heard you're having a lot of sleepless and restless nights. So that's the message that came through for you lovely souls today. I hope this was beneficial to you and helpful. And let me know by hitting that like button if it resonated with you. And if you like this message so it can get out to more lovely souls like yourself. Drop down low in the comment section. Drop it low. Drop down low in the comment section how this resonates to you, if you don't mind. So other lovely souls who need guidance and support, they can see that they're not alone. And know that when you start to realize the message that came through, that nobody will ever control you ever again. No environment, nowhere. And this is key. For 3D is duality, which is why we have polarity. And it's about manipulating the energy. So this will make your life be at ease. Follow me on Instagram at Miss Kelly Travel Spiritually. Share this video with anyone you feel called you want to share this video with. If you have not subscribed to the channel, but you're feeling the vibe and you're positive and filled with love, baby, subscribe to the channel by hitting that subscribe button and that bell so you get all the newest videos that I drop. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for sharing your valuable time here with me. And come back to see me and enjoy yourself. Peace, love, and light. Take care.